Hello, welcome to Joe's Dentures video. Today I'm gonna talk about medical dimension, teeth sizes, and I think we already talked about it before, and it's kind of like refreshing everybody's mind. Today I'm gonna have a demonstrations about those type of things that people sometimes want in their denture, want in their face to look younger, to look more attractive, or have more profile when they smile. So those things I going to talk about a little bit in this video. Just stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification, and this way you can be notified every time I have a new video. Thank you. Yeah, so what I was gonna mention, there is something called vertical dimension. It's the distance between your up and bottom jaw and the condyles out here. This is called condyle. This is the last. There's also the masseter muscles. I'm not gonna talk about terminology. I'm just gonna use a phrase like distance between your top and bottom. So when you lose your teeth, when you lose your teeth, you lose the sense of where to bite. So basically, there is no teeth right there. You basically collapse. If you can say that the back of this, that's why the articulators has this screw back here, so you can open it up and adjust. So back in the days I would use a ruler that will measure this distance for me, which is normally 32 millimeters from here and here. So there is also a way to increase the vertical dimension to 40 and 42, and then up until the person start feeling a little bit discomfort where this muscle and then bone out here start kind of have a pressure. So as you can see, when you lost your teeth, you basically your face is collapse. There's that collapsing situation on your face. So you look a little bit wrinkled around your teeth because you are like that. So for this person here, his teeth, his upper bone is hitting the lower. I don't know how comfortable that would be. So, and then what we do as a technician, so by the direction from the doctor, so they might have already have that measurement done in a bite block appointment. So we just kind of mount the bite block together with the models and everything to articulate it in a way that it was already set up for us. So right, and then we set the pin back there. So there are people that they want to see more teeth, basically maybe because they have a already wrinkle natural aging on themselves around their face. So, or the lip, like a sagging lips, sagging face, and your bone is still the same way in your jaw, and upper and lower jaw is still the same, but your skin is kind of like looking really be taking the time on you. So a lot of people I want to see more teeth. I'm not seeing any teeth. So sometimes we can go off those rules and open the person, open the bite. What happens when a bite is extremely open? And when a bite is open but creates weight on the denture start weight too heavy. And because for me to reach this distance between here, obviously I had to set the teeth around those natural teeth. So in order for me to reach here, I had to build that up. I had to build it up with wax in order to reach, because the teeth not gonna reach there. I have to build it up and create that weight, extra weight on the denture. This is how much I have to add to that distance between the top and the lower in order to put teeth here. See? That's what happened when you adding and want that person to, she wants that denture to be seen. So here he is. I'm gonna do that demonstration on, try to put some teeth on this to show you. I'm just picking any teeth. I'm going to get this right here. You see that distance? So in order to get this going, I have to add so much wax in order to work around it. And then the person said, oh, my denture is so thick, I can't stand it, it's too thick. Okay, how much you ask, or how much vertical it was added to your denture? That's the vertical dimension and the distance between your condyles and your rest areas. When you're resting, when you feel rest, you don't feel like your mouth is open, and that creates to you muscles to be in a position of rest. So when it's over closed, then you don't see that much teeth, but you have to find a compromise between overly open and then have that kind of a negotiation between extremely open and kind of a right natural right there. So if we do that, sometimes people are unhappy because they don't see no teeth. Sometimes it's because there is no more bone over here, and then you have to build that ridge. When you're building the ridge, it's adding material to that ridge in order to bring it to the position where you can see teeth. Obviously, there is a people with like this, and I'm not over exaggerating. There is a people that need to be built up like that. So it's because the bone lost, and then also personal preference. They want to have that profiling of seeing teeth in the mouth. So there are other issue where people want build up their hide the wrinkles, which is lip support. They want a lip support. What happened in a lip support? You see this here? So lip support is adding wax next to the bone. Adding wax next to the bone. You see? There is the bone here, and adding wax around. You will feel this on your nose, around your nose. You will feel that all on the skin and the top of your nose when the denture is done. On that area, on the denture, right here. People want sometimes not to be built up. But what happened? That thicken your denture too. That thicken your denture too. When you asking for this to be built, you want lip support, you want to hide those wrinkles, and if you're compromising the weight of your denture, the fit of your denture, and the comfort of your denture when you want that lip support happening. That's also happen with people asking for requests. Sometimes the dentist want to have to talk them out of it. Lip support's not good. You don't have enough bone for it, and blah blah blah. So then also people want a bigger teeth. We go by the size of the ridge when we make dentures. We go by the size of the ridge, and facial, how your face look like, if it's a circular, if it's a round, tapered, a square. That's how we pick teeth based on this. You know, how can you have this so small and want to have a huge teeth? You know, people want the biggest teeth on the market to show a smile when their anatomy, their nature anatomy is to have a smaller teeth. There are some people only have two big teeth on like central and smaller in the end because otherwise it's not gonna fit here. So those are also personal choices. They try to fight the nature. They fight against their personal structure. If you were built to be small teeth, you can't come up and want to have the biggest teeth in the market just because you saw somebody on the television or somebody online with nice looking teeth and they are big, and doesn't mean that person has the same bone like you do. So those kind of a thing has to be negotiated. You can go slightly bigger but not extremely bigger in order for all the teeth to fit on that arch. So I think I covered most of the things that I'm gonna be talking about today, and I'm gonna save some for the next video. And I really appreciate you, and thank you for stopping by and stay watching. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I have a video going on. Thank you so much.